Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Toafili. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Knowles come to the line to run the hurry out. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Knowles are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Lucas. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To the air. It's back. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lucas. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Second down after the incompletion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back to Uiagalelei. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. First down and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. Part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just hit.
Can he reach the end zone? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
First and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Tight end goes in motion. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. A massive shift in field position in one play. From inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
691, Gators score.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
42, Spider.
To the air, it's back. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
2-9 Philly.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They start the drive giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's ETN. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
They go with a direct snap. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Oh, a reverse. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw into Iangalale. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Benson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Seminoles keep the football on the move. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's back. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Touchdown, Georgia. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Lucas. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And completion makes it second and short. He hands it to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Toafili. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Seminoles looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good. You almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Lucas. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the sack. Touchdown, Florida State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's back. Fires it to his target. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback will take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.